Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting build of Lego set 10212. So far all the videos are going well, so we'll get right to it. This is the second section of the wing, or the first wing, or the second wing. The first wing was the top one. Alright, I went through some of these pieces and realized I got cracks, and darn near almost want every one I've got. So hopefully the wing doesn't fall apart when I crank it up. So let's see, what should I talk about today? Actually, it's just a couple minutes from the last video I shot. But anybody know about comet icing by any chance? It's a comet floating around out there. It's about to go around our sun. It's supposed to be the comet of the century, I think. That's what they're calling it. At least comet of the year. Should be a really good one. I've been watching it on YouTube and people doing documentaries on it. NASA and JPL, the Jet Propulsion Laboratories, are going to be doing some really neat. They've already aimed some satellites. They're kind of like behind the sun satellites. They're going to be aiming these satellites so everybody can see the comet go around. Oh, I think I have a raccoon outside. Hopefully it doesn't walk into the back porch, or this is going to be a real interesting video. Alright. Yeah, but as for comet icing, it's ISON, should be quite a spectacular show. It's supposed to go around the sun on Thanksgiving of all the days. So that should be an interesting thing to view. And then around, I think on the 26th of December, it's going to fly straight over top of Earth by a couple million miles, so we're safe. Still, it should provide a very spectacular show right around Christmas time. And once it comes around the sun, we'll be able to see the comet all the way till it passes Earth. Alright, what am I missing here? I'm missing a step. I got kind of carried away with the talk about the comet there. Started losing track of where I was. That is what I got so far, right? Yep, that's correct. Okay, this is pretty much the same thing as the first part. This holds up the wing. So I'm hoping none of the parts are cracked, because if they are, then the stability of the wing is going to be greatly reduced. Sorry, that's a tongue twister for me. Oh, I have 2 people signed up with Vader's New Empire. I'm not afraid to say I don't have that many people signed up yet, but I do want to thank the 2 that are. I will be sending out an email very shortly to say hello. I don't want to be a stranger. Just been so busy lately. And I welcome any comments. Anytime you want to throw a comment on my site and tell me whatever you want, or share an idea, or share some stories, or if you have any pictures you want to share, or stories, or anything you want, let me know. I've got a comment section on the website. And I welcome anything anybody's got to say, good or bad. Hopefully it'll be all good. Oh, that piece went on awfully easy. Just checking for cracks. But nonetheless, yeah, by all means, drop me a line if you want. Tell me send some pictures. I love if you got any sets that I don't have on my site and want to send me some pictures or videos that you've done, or maybe I've inspired some people to do some real-time Lego build sets like I'm doing here. By all means, go ahead and share them. I look forward to seeing anybody's videos that they want to share. Okay, let's see here. I gotta make sure I've got everything right here. Yep, so far so good. Alright. Alright, there's 2 pins that go in. 2 pins that go in. Alright. That one went in easy. And this one's probably gonna go in tight. Yep. Good. That keeps it stable, you know. Alright. Oh, we get to add to the wing. I keep forgetting we're building onto this puppy. I gotta be real careful because those are the parts that were broken. Alright, and as you can see, it's not really it doesn't, I can hold it like this. I can see where the stresses are starting to happen, which if I got it on camera, you can be able to see there's a crack there and a crack there, and there's a crack there and a crack there. Matter of fact, there's 2 cracks right in a row. But still, it's these that hold on the wing the most, so I'm not too concerned with it. Excuse me. Alright, I'm going to slide this off the side. How's it going, Darth? Darth Vader's still there watching. Alright. Let's see. This is where it gets easy. Well, and again, this is where it can get flimsy, just because of the sheer size of everything. And now for the fun part. Yep, more tiny pieces, and they all go together. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and build these. Yeah, I might as well just put them together like this. It would just take too much time like that. And I can lay them down on the table and flatten them out. I know what has to happen here. Okay, there's one. I'll flatten these out on the table so they're all nice and, well, it was supposed to flatten out, but I'll tell you what, I'll take one of these so I can flatten it out so every piece is pretty symmetrical and straight with each other. Put that on there, just like that. See the 3 holes? I gotta do it again. Yeah, if you go onto YouTube or Google and type in ISON, comment ISON, you'll see some really spectacular pictures I've got of it. Just until recently, it's starting to fly too close to the sun to see with the naked eye, from what I'm understanding. But before, you could go out there in the morning and watch it head towards the sun. If you look up about 10 degrees into the horizon towards the sun when it pops up, you might still be able to see it before it goes over the, flies past the sun. I'm not 100% sure on that, don't quote me on that. And if you're watching this video well after it's gone by, then, well, what can I say? You missed it. Alright, you can see how flimsy this is. All the parts are kind of crooked from each other. Let's just lay it down and flatten it out. I'm using another brick just to make sure everything's square with each other. Kind of rub it together and make sure it's flat. One big solid piece. Alright, get some of these angles. sure how to make those go straight, but I'm reinventing myself here. Yeah, that worked. Alright. Okay. Oh, I'm sitting here looking at this, thinking, how does that go through? It doesn't. Alright. Let's pay attention to the work here, Chris. That goes there, that goes there. Oh. Some pieces are just snapping right on real loose, and I'm real cautious of that. Okay, these go like that. This was the optical illusion. I wasn't sure how it was going in, but that's how it goes in. There we go. Kind of looks like it goes all the way through. Well, who knows, because my video has stopped. Now there it goes. I keep trying not to look at the video screen because it keeps stopping on me, but when I look at back and I preview it after it is all said and done, it doesn't stop. So it's just something I'm gonna have to get used to. Alright, this goes on, and this part goes on there. This is where the model starts to get real flimsy in the middle. This is the middle part of the wing. Make sure everything's on tight. Okay, I'm just going to leave that laying down from now on. All my luck, I'll snap it in half. Okay. Goes there. Little gray part for decoration. 2, 3. Here we go with this stuff again, folks. One on the bottom, 2 on the top. Sorry if you can't see it with my big hands, but you get the idea. This is not the first time I've had to do this in this step. But I'm just kind of haphazardly putting them together because I'm going to lay it down and flatten it out anyway. Just like that. And this goes on side. Another side just like it. This is what I mean by flimsiness of the model. There you go. Flatten it out. I'll flatten it out once it's all put together and said and done too. There we go. Oh, yes. And this is what ties it all together. There's still some pieces that are crooked from each other, but you know, we'll work that out. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here comes the interesting part, getting this top part onto there. There we go. That's how I'm going to do it. Just leave it on the table. Straighten out all the parts I was going to straighten out. I'll do it with this. And for the most part, that's working. I'm trying to get all the pieces flat. One part that just does not want to go straight. Don't break this in the process. I have to be scrapping another Lego part. Okay, it goes onto the wing. Alright. There we go. Now you can see how the two ties together here. Let's hope nothing snaps apart on me, huh? There we go. Ah, that's going together real nice. Look at that. There goes the dog again. And whatever's crawling through the woods behind me just got freaked out by the dog. Alright. That is a lot of little pieces that make up such a big wing. Okay, everything looks right. I'm looking behind me because I can hear it. Not sure if anybody else can hear it through the microphone, but there's a critter walking through the woods behind me. Could be a raccoon, could be a possum, could be an armadillo, or armadillo, whatever you want to call them. Okay, that goes there. Lots of connecting pins on this, which makes it difficult to push into the actual model, but it's a necessity. Okay. Is that right? That doesn't look right. Why does that not look right? Oh. Oof. I messed up. No? I didn't mess up. I just didn't. Oh, this is not going to be fun. I have to actually add this piece into there without snapping the model on, or snapping the part. But this is not going to be easy. Want to see a grown man cry? This is going to be it. Yep, this is what I get for not paying attention. Trying to make the impossible possible. I'll tell you what, put this on its side. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on me. This is not good. I gotta separate the wing. Oh man. This is not good. I was wondering why there's one part not working. Alright. Try to separate this without breaking the model apart. See if I can get that on there. Oh man. Talk about doing things the wrong way. There we go. Whew. Man, that was I had my hair standing up on end there. Okay, well, we'll fix this. Alright, that goes in there. See, I realized when I was going to put this on there that I was missing a piece. That's what I mean by take your time. Make sure you do the steps. See, I don't even heed my own advice. Only because of links of video. And sometimes when you do things enough times and you think you got it all down, turns around and get you. Alright. There's more parts that go down here, so I gotta watch my P's and Q's. Alright, this goes in here. Like that. Yeah, that's all the way in. I put that in the right place. Yep. I'm just verifying, triple verifying everything here. Okay, next part. And you'll know real quick with these wings if you got it right or not, because it won't go together. Alright, this connects the lower wing with the top part of the wing. Okay, here we go. Oh, it just doesn't want to go in. These connector pins into the other holes on the little tiny parts it can be quite difficult to get in. Okay, there we go. So far so good. We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, let's see. Okay, I see parts, but I'm not sure how they're going in. Did I skip a section? No. I go again, skipping parts. That goes in there. That goes in there. Gotta look at every piece. You know, you're gonna make sure you get all the parts in there. You can hear things snapping. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're snapping to snap in or snapping to break. Well, fortunate for me, they're snapping to go in. And that ties that piece in. I should have left that gray piece for it, but I kind of like where that gray piece sits. Kind of ties it in. I got to remember that on the other side because I got the same issue. Actually, the upright fin is what broke in half, and I kept those all white. I should have. Looking back at it, I could have used these in a really cool place, but it's done. It's already together, so I'm not going to go pulling it apart now. Because you never know when I'll be pulling this set apart again. I don't know if I want to. I might. If I do put fiber optic into this set, I'll probably do it after the fact. Yeah, I knew one of those rolled down in there. Okay. Alright, this goes on. Hey, that was quick, huh? Alright, let's move these up so they don't roll down on me. The gray ones won't, but those black ones sure will. As you can see, I'm having technical difficulties with the pins. Alright, let's see if this one snaps in that quick. Hey, what do you know? I love it when things work out just like that. Okay, we're coming to the end of this swing. There's a couple of parts that like a connector that actually go into the ends of these right there that pop onto the model. That's when it gets scary. I believe this part is the top. Okay, yeah. I'm trying not to look too far forward in my model here. Okay, this part pops on. If it's not going to be too difficult for me. There it goes. Look at all those small little pieces that make that big wing. That's just absolutely amazing. Alright. Here comes the daunting process. These little half, I don't know what to call these, half pins? Half pins is what I'm going to call them. Okay. I'm going to start from the bottom up, even though I put that top one in. Just so I don't lose track of where I'm at. There's flat pieces that go on this side, and that's what these are for. Make sure I got them in the right holes. There. It's kind of, you can hear them snapping in. Okay, there's two that go right in a row there. It's one heck of an echo going on this microphone I got. And I still don't know how to get rid of it. I don't have the best audio software. It's just a basic plug-in for, or driver for the computer. Windows driver for it. I'm sure there's a way, but I'm not the most technical when it comes to the computer. Alright, let's see. What goes between the two? I would aim them up like this so you could, here you go. I should have been doing it like this all this time, but I'm trying to keep it flat on the ground so it doesn't break apart on me. Alright. Let's see. This one goes up there. This part connects the two. Snap. Okay. This flips over. This goes. I gotta make sure I got it in the right spot. Nope, that's not quite right. There. There. Sorry, I'm building this slightly off camera. Trying to make sure it all stays together, you know. It's my big fear of it snapping off or falling apart. Alright, there we have that. Oh, here comes the scary part. Yep, this is the part that terrifies me the most. I only have a few more parts left, but this is the moment everybody's been waiting for. Let's see if the model falls apart on me. Okay. I just kind of want to run in and say, look at the wing, look at the wing. Let's move Darth around this other side so he can watch the construction. Alright. Now, there's a pin that's just a little too far on me there. Okay. There goes the spooky part. Mating this up with that while trying to keep the wing steady. Okay, here it goes. It's one pin. Now this wing will flop down once these pins are in, only because these pins are only the first part of holding the wing on to the actual model. Hopefully everybody can see this. My computer fell asleep on me there. Okay. You can see the wings are attached, but they will flop down. And they're not 100%, you know. There's two pins that go on each front and back, which you'll see here right now. And as you can see, the model is getting quite large. Either laying down or standing up, it doesn't matter. It is huge. My table here is about, I'm gonna have to guess about 3.5 foot long. There we go. And it's taken up almost half the table. So if that gives you any size reference on the size of this model. Okay. Sorry if I build off camera, but I'm really trying not to. Just gotta make sure everything goes on right. This is the other connecting piece. And this blue part that goes in this pin is a cannon. There's a cannon that mounts to that pin right there. Alright, this goes on there. This goes on there. It's almost show and tell time for the family. Okay. Now I gotta aim this over here. I'm never gonna be able to get to it. Okay. Here goes the front pin. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous about snapping pieces off. There we go. Now, good idea is to crank the crank down so the back gets right on it, you know what I mean? Alright. I see 4 pins just laying over there. I'm kind of wondering where they went. I know where some of them go. Just kind of makes me wonder, what did I miss? It's one of those things I don't like to ask, but no, what I miss here? Okay, yeah, I either added 3 pins that I wasn't supposed to, or I omitted 3 pins that I was supposed to have in there. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe you saw it, because I sure didn't. Alright, this goes in. I'm sorry if you can't see this on camera. And then the brown pin goes in the bottom. In the bottom, right? No. In here. And it snaps in. And there we have it. It's all... Nope, that's the wrong direction. Here it goes. You know, I really don't trust... Oh, this is scary. This is the scary moment of my Lego here. I mean, I know the gears can lift it, but I don't know about the parts that are stressed. So I'm trying my best. Oh, you can hear things snapping. Oh, because I don't want to snap the model. I mean, it's a $600 Lego. But you can see it does, the wing does crank up. There we go. Once it gets past a certain point, the heaviness goes away. Lean against the other wing. Vader's happy. Alright. What do you think of that, folks? That took me 31 minutes to build the other half of that wing. It kind of leans, which I'm starting to think it's only because the some of the pieces are getting old and they're getting broken. And alright, let's see it go down. You want to see it go down? Did you jump? Because I know I did. I hope this doesn't snap off. But you can understand why I jumped like that. I can't put the wing all the way down because I'd have to take it off the stand to put it up on the other stand. Oh, that's a big model, huh? What do you think? So far so good. Alright, I'm gonna lift this up because I just can't. And you can see I'm not cranking it with the actual handle of the crank because I just don't want to break anything. As far as playability goes with this model, I'd say if you're going to play with it, you're going to break pieces off of it. Alright, once it gets to a certain point, you can, I'm not holding it, I'm just making sure it doesn't flop back down. You can crank it. So you can see I'm letting it do its thing. I don't want it to smack against the top wing, but there we go. Whew. What about you, Darth Vader? Hairy, scary moment? At least he's not going to hit me with his lightsaber. What do you think? Alright. That concludes one wing. And that took 33 minutes for the second half of that wing. Weight of the model. I'm going to have to say it's close to 5 pounds right now. Which is beefy. I think the whole model itself weighs 7, maybe 8 pounds when all said and done. But as you can see, it kind of tips forward once the other wing gets on. I mean, it isn't going to fall over, as you can see. It can rock back and forth pretty good. But just to err on the safe side, put the cockpit down. Alright. There we go. Well, that also ends book 3. Book 4, excuse me. I don't have the pieces out for book 4, but you know the drill of the wing, another wing, and then after the wings are on, as you can see in these pictures, then go on the rear gun, and some back plates there on the back of the wing. Here's your back gun, here's your side guns for the, or at least the front guns, and then these here for the sides, for the wings, for that blue part that came down underneath. So, and that's, and after that, we've already built that, we'll be done. So I'd say 3 more videos and model 10212 will be complete. Thank you for stopping by, and again, thank you very much for patiently watching all the videos. If you are, I wouldn't blame you if you were to skim through them. I mean, they're pretty lengthy. Remember, the galaxy is not the limit, only your imagination is. And thank you for stopping by VadersNewEmpire.com, and see you on the next videos.